Hello, teacher.
Hello, Ngok. Good evening, Ngok. How are you today?
I'm good.
I cannot see you, baby.
Can you
Yeah.
see me now?
Yes, I can see you now. Hi.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, so we're just going to continue the lesson that we had last time. And we are on task 9, I remember. So let me share my screen. Okay. So you already answered this. I remember because we are on slide 24 already. The only thing is that can you try to read Rafa? Can you try to read Rachel's blog and try to read with answer? Okay. Shh. Okay.
Students start secondary school when they are 11 and leave when they are 18. Most secondary schools in UK are mixed. School year starts in September and finishes in July. In my school, lessons start at 9 o'clock in the morning. Although some students go in before 9 and have breakfast in the canteen. Lessons continue at the 3:30 in the afternoon. After school, we sometimes go to school club. We go to school on Monday, from Monday to Friday, but not at the weekend. In some private schools, students have school on Saturday morning, but no one goes to school on Sunday. The school year 3 teams. Each team lasts about 13 or 14 weeks. We have a 2-week holiday at Christmas and the same as Easter. We sometimes have to do homework in the holidays. I hate that. The years of the end of year's exam are in the summer, usually in June. I'm in my final year, so next year in 2019, I have very important exams called A-levels. The A-level exam results come out on 25 August. That's a very important day, of course, and all the students meet in school to get results.
Okay, to get results. Okay. Or this is the one that you're going to do is task 10. You're going to complete the text with the correct prepositions. Look at the prepositions in the box. So you're going to fill in the blank, okay?
Teacher, I'm finished.
Okay, let's try to answer it and then going to read it. Okay, wow, perfect. Okay, baby, now let's try to read it. You already read it, right?
Yes.
Okay, correct. Very good. Okay. So you already answered a while ago. Okay, task 11, circle the correct preposition to complete the sentences. Go. Okay, let's try it. Hmm. Okay, baby, let's try it. Can you read it with the correct answer? Analyze your answer, baby, okay?
I usually arrive at school before 8:30. I always have a party on my birthday. Do you have dinner at 7 o'clock in the evening? I go to computer club after school on Friday afternoon. We have exam in the summer term or during the summer term. Dewey always go to bed at midnight.
Yes, I usually arrive at school before 8:30. I always have a party on my birthday. Do you have dinner at 7 o'clock in the evening? Very good. I go to computer club after school on Friday afternoon. We have exams during or in the summer term. Joe always goes to bed at midnight. Very good, baby. Okay. Find the mistakes with propositions in these sentences. And can you try to write the correct one? Okay. Try to Ian, I don't go to school on Sunday. That's correct. I like to play football. Actually, this is during, yeah, I like to play football on weekends or during weekend. Do you give people presents on New Year's Day? I do my homework in the evening. The supermarket is open. Okay. Design your ideal school year and school day. Make notes about these things. Baby, you can write it in the chat box. Answer these questions. You can answer it more than 2 sentences, baby. Okay. What time? Baby, can you answer it? What time? Okay. What time? I cannot move the chat. What time does the school start? Baby?
My school start at 7 o'clock and finish at half past 4 in the evening.
And when and how long are the breaks and lunch hour?
We have 5 minutes for break and 1 hour
Really?
for lunch.
Only 5 minutes?
Yes, but after any subject we learn, we have a 5-minute break.
Every interval, every when the subject finished, you're going to have a break. I got it. Okay. Next is, which days do you go to school?
I go to school from Monday to Friday.
Okay. When are the holidays and how long are they?
It is Tet and we don't go to school in 1 week.
Okay. Yeah, that's the longest one, right? That's it. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we're done with unit 2A. Now let's proceed to the next one. Hold on a minute, baby. Excuse me, I'll get it. 2A. So we're going to have 2B. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Let me open. Okay, let's start it. So what is the title again of our lesson today?
Solutions Elementary Unit 2 School Days Grammar.
So today we're going to learn the grammar. So we're done with this one, the first one. Now adverbs. Have two adverbs of frequency. Questions, words. Okay. Can you read it, baby? The Brit School.
Preschool Q&A. The preschool near London is for students with one ambition to get a job connected with performing arts, music, theater, film. Question: how old do you have to go to the preschool?
Oh, how old?
Answer:
Okay,
you,
continue.
you have to be between 14 and 19 years old to study at preschool. You also have to live in or near London.
Oh,
Question:
okay.
do you have to pay or study here there? Answer: no, you don't. The preschool is a state school, so the students don't have to pay.
Wow, okay.
Question: do the students have to study all the normal subjects? Answer: yes. As a state school, the preschool had to follow the national curriculum. Classes
Curriculum.
curriculum. Classes in performing arts are extra.
Okay, are extra. Okay. Learn this have to. We use have to or has to talk about things which are necessary or compulsory, meaning we have to do PE at school. It means that you have to do it. Okay. Can you read the next one?
We use don't or doesn't have to talk about things which are not necessary or compulsory. We don't use it to say something is against the rules. You can go home now. You don't have to stay until quarter qua- quarter past 4.
Okay. So
Not you don't have to use your mobile phone in class.
yeah, so that's the difference, okay? Learn this have to. Affirmative. Can you read it? I'll put that in Zalo. That's very important. Okay. Can you read it, baby? Affirmative and negative.
Affirmative: I, you, we, they plus have to plus verbing. He, she, is plus have to plus verbing. Negative: I, you, we, they don't have to plus verbing. He, she, it doesn't have to plus verbing. Interrogative: do plus I, you, we, they, have to plus verbing. Answer, yes, somebody do, or no, somebody don't. Does he, she, it have to verbing? Answer, yes, somebody does, or no, somebody doesn't.
Okay. So that's, I'll put it later on our class, on our so task 1. How many examples of have to can you find in the text? Are they affirmative, negative, or interrogative? Okay. How many examples? Can you encircle it? And you are going to identify affirmative. So you're going to go back here. Affirmative is this one. Negative is this one. Interrogative. Tell me if you are ready, baby. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. So circle first the have to and then write if it is affirmative, negative, or interrogative. Right? Affirmative, negative, interrogative. Okay, let's try it. How do you have to go to bed? Interrogative. Affirmative. Ah, there is also baby. Okay. Oh, this one, the next one. Yes. Do you have to pay? Interrogative, negative, yes, because of the word don't. Okay. Oh, very good. Good job. It means that you do understand the have to adverbs. Okay, next. Listen to the text. How are have to and has to pronounce? Practice saying them. Are you ready?
Yes.
Lesson 2B, Exercise 3.
Brit School Q&A. The Brit School near London is for students with one ambition: to get a job connected with performing arts, music, theatre, film, etc. How old do you have to be to go to the Brit School?
You have to be between 14 and 19 years old to study at the Brit School. You also have to live in or near London.
Do you have to pay to study there?
No, you don't. The Brit School is a state school, so the students don't have to pay.
Do the students have to study all the normal subjects?
Yes. As a state school, the Brit School has to follow the national curriculum. Classes in performing arts are extra.
Okay, baby, let's try it. You can follow the Brit School near London.
The Brit School near London is for students with one ambition to get a job connected with performing arts, music, theater, film. Question: how old do you have to be to go to the Brit School? Answer: you have to be between 14 and 19 years old to study at the Brit School. You also have to live in or near London. Question: do you have to place the study here? Answer: no, you don't. The Brit School is a state school, so the students don't have to pay. Question: do the students have to study all the normal subjects? Yes. As the state school, the Brit School has to follow the national curriculum. Classes in performing art are extra.
Actually, baby, the pronunciation is quite different because we are pronouncing it in British way. You can say the Brit School near London is for students with one ambition: to get a job connected with performing arts, music, theater, film. How old do you have to be go to the Brit School? You have to be between 14 and 19 years old to study at the Brit School. You also have to live in or near London. Do you have to pay to study there? No, you don't. The Brit School is a state school, so the students don't have to pay. Do the students have to study all the normal subjects? Yes, as a state school, the Brit School has to follow the national curriculum. Classes in performing arts are extra. Have to. Can you say it? Have to, baby. Have to.
Have to.
Has
Have
to.
to.
Has
Has
to.
to. Has
Okay.
to.
Last 3. Complete these sentences about your school. Use the affirmative or negative form to have to, of have to.
Teacher, I'm finished.
Okay. Okay. Look at the options, baby. The question is, baby, look at the question. Affirmative, negative. So you can answer this one. Can you write the negative of number 3, 4, 5?
Haven't to. Don't have to. Doesn't have to. And don't have to.
Okay. Okay, let's try to read them all, baby. With sentences. We have to.
We have to do PE every week, or we don't have to do PE every week. The head teacher has to be at school on Saturdays, or the head teacher doesn't have to be at school on Saturdays. We have to wear school uniform, or we don't have to wear school uniform. The school has to stay open at the weekend, or the school doesn't have to stay open at the weekend. We have to do all our homework on computer, or we don't have to do all our homework on computer.
Okay, very good. Next, look at the pictures of Millie's school day. Then use the affirmative or negative of have to talk about her day. Okay. So you're going to use affirmative or negative of have to talk about her day. You can write it here in the space so that you have a pattern. Per picture.
Teacher, and finish.
Okay, let's try it. So she doesn't have, so the first one is she has to get up before 7 o'clock. That's the picture. Your sentence is she doesn't have to make her own breakfast, or she have to make her own breakfast. Affirmative or negative. Number 3 picture, she doesn't have to walk to school. Yes, or she have to walk to school. That's the way it is. Number 4, she has to do PE at school. She doesn't have to do PE at school. Number 5, she has to take exams. Ah, yeah, that's the correct one because you don't have options. You have to take the exams. She doesn't have to stay at school after 3:15. Yes. Okay. Task 5, baby. Ask and answer questions about what your teacher has to do at weekends. Okay, you can ask me questions using do you have to? Okay. Okay, ask me anything, baby. No.
Do you have to Get up early.
Yes, of course. I have to get up early.
Do you have to do the washing?
Yes, I do the washing.
Do you have to take exams?
No, of course not, because I already finished my school. Okay.
Do you get dresses before lunch?
Maybe yes, of course. I should get dressed before lunch or even before going outside. Okay. How about you? Do you do your homework? Do you have to do your homework?
Yes, I have.
Do you tidy your room? Do you have to
I
tidy
think
your room?
maybe
Why?
sometimes I tidy my room.
Very honest answer, Yok. Do you have to get up early?
Yes, I do.
Yes, most of the time when we are having classes, right? Next, we use adverbs of frequency to say how often something happens. We usually put adverbs of frequency before the verb. Okay, hold on, baby. Let me put it in our Zalo first before continuing. This is important. Okay. Okay. So, example, I never have breakfast. So we put adverbs of frequency after the verb be. Example, you're always late. Okay, can you read it, baby? The 100% adverb of frequency is always.
Always.
Always, baby.
Always.
Always.
Example, I always study after class. Usually, example, I usually walk to work. Normally, generally, example, I normally get good marks. Often, frequently, example, I often read in bed at night. Sometimes, example, I sometimes sing in the shower. Occasionally, example, I occasionally go to bed late. Seldom, example, I seldom put salt on my food. Hardly ever or rarely, example, I hardly ever get angry. Never, example, vegetarian, never eat meat.
Vegetarians.
Vegetarians.
Okay. Okay. Find 4 adverbs of frequency in the dialogue. Add them to the table below. Okay. You're going to I will be Macy and I will be Ben and you will be Macy. And then after we read them, encircle the 4 adverbs of frequency, okay?
Okay.
So you're Macy.
Are you a member of a school club?
No, I'm not, but I'd like to join one. Which clubs do you go to?
I often go to photography club. It's always good fun. And I sometimes go to music club.
Who takes photography club?
Mr. Carlton, the art teacher.
I like him. How often does the club meet?
Once a week. We usually meet on Friday after school, but it is sometime on Thursday in the lunch break. Why don't you come along?
Good idea. Hey, when does the next lesson start?
In 2 minutes. Come on, Mr. Barker. Banker is always cross when students arrive late.
In 2 minutes. Come on, Mr. Baker is always cross when students arrive late. Okay, so try it.
In 2 minutes. Come on, Mr. Banker is always cross when students arrive late.
Okay, go, write it. What's offer? What's after, baby? After, number one, after or often? Check your spelling, baby. Okay. Hardly ever, offer, always, baby, sometimes, and usually. Very good. Okay. So we're going to stop here, baby. We're going to continue our lesson on our next class. We are on, so this is Solution Elementary Unit 2B, slide 12. Okay. See you, baby. Bye-bye.